The broadcast is
this morning. For those of you that are here on trial for the week, welcome back. Guys, I have two sets of trials here. The first set of trials are folks that actually signed up for the trial for the week and came through the normal channel, which is the website, vis-a-vis a $10 payment. And what I'm going to do for you guys, and that's a fair amount of you, is I'm actually going to have you back in next week. I was out Monday, and you guys didn't get a full week, so I'm going to have you all back next week. I also have some trials from a webinar that I did on Tuesday. A few of you joined us on Wednesday, and we may have more that have joined us today. And if any of you that are in that group feel that you have an interest, and it's not just an exercise in tire kicking, and you're not a professional trade room trialer, etc., I would be more than happy to have you back as well. You guys, next week, you guys would need to email me. And again, I mean, no disrespect to anybody. I've been doing this a very long time. And there are people that sign up for every single trial they can get into, and basically, are looking for some, I don't know what they're looking for, but anybody that is interested in coming back next week, I will more than gladly have you guys back next week. Let's see what you said here, Ray. Do I have the room video from yesterday? I haven't converted it yet. Guys, I worked yesterday until almost 7 p.m. I had to do a video. No, I haven't even converted it or posted yesterday's yet. You like the, I'll gladly send it to you, talking about my trading plan. Just understand, guys, and I'll send it with a disclaimer that my trading plan is not necessarily your trading plan. And each of you should have your own trading plan, right? So just to bring you guys up to speed, for those of you that are members, you guys are aware I've posted it in member Skype. There have been a couple of bot trades already this morning, guys. The bots. So there's been two trades. There was this long on gold, which has gone to targets. There's that long on gold, which was taken in my room account. And then there was this long here, or this short actually, that I took on the NASDAQ while I was at the gym. I would have had the gold account, but I didn't put it on my private. I would have had the gold trade in my personal account, but I didn't change it. And hit targets. So I've taken this one. I have not taken these. I'm not in either of those, but the bots are up, as per me at this point, I don't know, 570 and 450, whatever that is. Anybody have any questions, fellas? The new indicator is out and available. I have sent that to my entire membership base vis-a-vis benchmark email. I realize that many of you do not get that. If there's anybody that is interested in the new indicator, you can email me. And good morning, Greg. The cost for the new indicator, guys, is $9.97. And like the bot or order flow, you guys own it. You can license it on 2 computers, and it's yours. If anybody has an interest, please feel free to email me. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, David. That trade actually that I did the video on turned into a monster. For those of you guys that paid attention in member Skype yesterday, I put several trades. Short on NASDAQ, which was a monumental home run. We traded it from the 40s into the low of the day. And then I had a short on the ES at 29.5 that hit target at 21. Morning, Chris. Morning. So if you're not paying attention to member Skype, guys, you should. The trade session was a little rocky yesterday. I did finish down in my account. I had a down day. It doesn't happen often, but I did have a down day. And in any event, we're back at it. So let's take a look around. NASDAQ Oh yeah, how about the gold trade? I put gold in last night. I gave you guys targets at 16.4 and 12.5 from 21, 22 area. Those targets are all hit. Gold is going to bounce to 20.3 from here. Could go back to 24, could go back to 28. Dollar index is on an absolute tear. And resistance on the dollar index, you guys can, if you guys want to mark this on your charts, is around 92. I do not think that right up about here is your gold a dollar index resistance. I don't think that it can get through 92. It does have a way to bounce. It's extremely oversold. Consequently, gold is getting buffaloed. 10-year yields are also bid. And again, with that, gold is getting buffaloed. It's just an oversold bounce, David. It's an oversold bounce. Taking a look around, NASDAQ overnight, guys, has 281 net buyers. It looks to be another slow and choppy, sloppy NASDAQ. Now, I could be dead wrong, but when we come in and see infinitesimal buying or selling, it's kind of a warning signal. So we'll see what that brings. Looking at volume on the NASDAQ, we have traded 72,000 so far on NQ in the overnight session. Not maybe slightly less than average. Kind of mixed volume, buyers and sellers. Gold, 2,600 sellers, but we're getting an oversold bounce back to where? VWAP. VWAP. We just had a block buyer here. Somebody just bought 30 contracts in gold. Silver's above VWAP, leading the charge. Remember, we have continuing and initial jobless claims at 8:30. You probably do not want to be running robots. If you are running robots, you may wish to turn them off pending the news. Your prerogative, but I don't trade into news. Okay? Crude, 2,200 buyers, largely sideways in the overnight session. ES, 1,500 sellers. Russell, a couple of hundred buyers. I missed the boat on the Russell yesterday. I will be more attentive to the Russell and see what we can come up with there. If the NASDAQ's going to chop around, we're going to ignore it. We'll trade from levels, but I will ignore NASDAQ. 5-minute is brutally ugly. Support is around 37, resistance still at that 515. Does anybody have any questions, guys? Anything at all? I hope you guys are enjoying Dean. Coming in at 6 a.m. In any event, fellas, we're here. I don't have any bots running currently. Okay. Very good. Great. He is a cornucopia of knowledge and information. The guy is, he's an impressive person. Yeah. Guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer here. If I can find it. There we go. And then we'll do nothing for 20 minutes. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend any more or less credence to a trade. Trade according to your account, trade according to your tolerance for risk. Let's see here. David, to date, we really haven't. I have the statistical data for the website, which hasn't been published as of yet. As I said in the webinar on Wednesday that you attended, gold in the last 200 trade sessions is up over 60,000. NASDAQ over the last 201 sessions is up over 107. YM over the last 125 is up 23,000 and change. ES over the last 47 sessions is up 11,000. That will be all documented on the website. One of the things that you guys should know is that my website is not a Wix website. Okay, there was, at one point there was some blah 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 that I can only afford a $5 Wix website. Blah blah blah. Utter bullshit. Pardon my French. By utter morons. My website is a WordPress website, which is professionally managed by a company, and getting them to add or delete anything on the website it's like turning an ocean liner. They're not quick. I'm obviously not their only customer. And so whenever I want to change something, I have to submit it. They have to go through it, and then they have to work around it. And they allot me like 2 hours a month. It's not much. In any event, on Tuesday, let's see, today is Thursday. On Tuesday, where you were not here, David, the robots were up $2,825. The robots were down yesterday about $1,900. So the robots, as far as I'm concerned, are still up for the week. Okay. Was anyone bot accountable for the 1,900? Most of it was the NASDAQ. Most of it was the NASDAQ yesterday. Chopped around, which is unusual because Wednesday is typically a very good day. So in order of profitability, Monday is the best day. Friday is the second best, and they're close. Wednesday is the third. Tuesdays and Thursdays historically are not, great. They're profitable, but not. The NASDAQ, however, is not profitable on Thursday. Interestingly enough, in my live account, my live cash account, I took that short this morning. I wasn't here to see it. I was at the gym, and I'm up 570 on that one bot trade alone. I would have taken the gold trade, but I wasn't here. So I'm unafraid to trade. I'm unafraid of a loss. I'm unafraid of draw. But as I was saying, the bots were up on Tuesday. They were down yesterday, your first day in the room. And as far as I'm concerned, they're still profitable for the week. But NASDAQ chopped us around yesterday. And if anybody happens to have a fairly decent memory, so a little bit of recall, does anybody remember where I told you guys NASDAQ was going to go? And probably after we got out of Europe. Does anybody remember that? No, that was at the end of the day. Somebody tell me where I said NASDAQ was going. 487 and 515. Thank you, fellas. Did we get to 487? Yep. We haven't gotten to 515, but we got to 487. We broke out of that 20 to 30 range. It was good for 50 handles, 60 handles. Now, the problem with the NASDAQ yesterday was many of you guys many of you guys in the room, good morning, Greg. Many of you guys have an STD. For those of you that don't know what an STD is, that's scared to death. What do I mean by that? You guys are afraid to use the real stop. Consequently, unless I have violent volatility, I have to use a real stop. Well, the real stop was yesterday. The real stop yesterday. Again, David, I will absolutely get to those. Uh, ZB is exceptional. It doesn't take a lot of trades, but the win percentage has got to be in the 90% level. Yesterday, the real stop, and I was victimized by it too, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I did something different than you. The real stop yesterday was averaging about 40 handles, and I had a down day, and I was up on the day, and promptly snapped defeat from the jaws of victory. I was green yesterday, and then I took 3 consecutive losing trades, and I finished down yesterday. Thank you, NASDAQ. I got some of that. I got a lot of that back on the NASDAQ short at the end of the day, and I got a lot of that back on the ES short. But if I would have done what I knew I should have done, which was use the real stop, I'd have been in that NASDAQ trade all damn day, back and forth. I'd have had draw, but I ultimately would have gotten my targets, and it would have been a green day. That's on me. But again, as a moderator in a trade room with well over 300 people, I have to try to find a compromise of stops, targets, etc. And yesterday, part of that down was, for my members. And again, if you guys are here for the week and you want to go your own way and do your own thing, go ahead, have at it. For those of my members that have been around, I get my targets. I mean, I'm going to self-tout a little bit. I'm a pretty damn good trader. And yesterday, I couldn't get anything to go to target. I mean, it was monstrously annoying. We would get trades out of it. Nothing went to target. But because I'm conditioned to hold for my targets, I didn't take trades off that were profitable and let profitable trades go against me. So NASDAQ is bidding. I'm not sure why. Jobless claims is coming up. Oh, nice, Becky. Nice. No, you didn't miss anything. We had a monster trade last night in gold. Only one of my members, Brad, remembered from last week when I said if gold breaks 29, it's going to get pummeled. And he had the short on at 29. And then I gave it in the room around 22, 23 area. And I gave targets of 16 and 12, 1250. Those targets were hit. Huge gold trade. So some days they get me. I hope they savor the flavor. Doesn't happen often. We're back at it today, guys. We're just waiting on non-farm payrolls. If you guys will give me 1 minute, I'm just going to run and get coffee. Be right. So we should come down to 13.1 next target on gold. If we break below the low of the day at 11, it's coming to 08 and could come to 06. We have continuing and initial jobless claims here, fellas, in a minute and a half. What are we looking for? We're looking for 830 versus 847 and 4.7 versus 4.77. So we're looking for a beat, 830 and 4.7. If you're in a trade, protect yourself. Those are 1, 2, and 3 standard deviations, Tim. I've just colored them different colors so that you guys can quickly, and this is a template for anybody that buys this indicator. I have a template both in a white chart and a black chart, just so you can differentiate the deviations. If I did them all in one color, it's a little confusing, but you guys can make them all one color if you don't want to look at what looks like a mosaic. Next target is 13.1, maybe 2. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Labor cost is a miss. Jobless claims is a beat. Target hit. Next target hit on gold. It's free from here, guys. If it breaks 11, it gets walloped. Walloped. If 11 breaks, it gets walloped. That's that pivot right here. We bounced off the low of the day. We broke it by about 4 ticks. It bounced. I think it's coming down. The selling pressure is increasing. It's a nice trade, fellas. Good morning, Marco. Is nice. I am not, Keith. Guys, I offer the trade for each of you as traders to discern, is it something you wish to do or not? I personally do not trade into 4-star news, but I mean, that's, if your trade plan allows for trading into news and you want to take the trade, go ahead and take the trade. Today, depending on what the NASDAQ does, guys, if 11 breaks, if we get a candle below this 11, now this 10.6, if one candle extends below, it really didn't break. It popped and popped back up. This NASDAQ's going to get cranked. I mean, gold. The gold trade last night was an order flow trade, David. It was order flow. Cranked bad, Greg. Cranked bad. Here are the targets I now have on gold. .086 and .047. I think gold, I mean, the way the dollar is bouncing, gold could possibly come back and test that 1760 level. I wouldn't bet the ranch on that. Yeah. So these are pivots. But I think gold is going to get powdered. There are no buyers, fellas. I'm looking at order flow. There's no buyers. One of the things that I may talk to Joel, in fact, I will talk to Joel about. Actually, I can do it. Watch this. Watchy this. Nope, I don't want that. I want Delta trend. I didn't do any settings. Watch what I do. I'm going to come here, take the levels out, although you could probably use them. Take the lines out, take the trend off. And now, what do I have? Delta. I'll see if we can get Joel to put that in without having to put a bot on it. Yeah, so yeah, and I'll go over it for you, David. And what I would encourage you to do is come back next week when we get a full week, and then you can see a full week of the bots and order flow and get a better feel for it. Again, I was off Monday, so even the trials that signed up, no one got Monday, and then the webinar was Wednesday, most or Tuesday. Most of you guys did not get Wednesday because I didn't get the list until yesterday. Hey, Jim. What dots? You mean that blue dot down there? That's just giving you a blue dot with a blue candle. You'll get a red dot with a red candle. That's all. It was a down candle or an up candle. Anybody that purchases the indicator, guys, I'll do a education on it. I can do it this weekend. I mean, it won't be a quick education. You don't even have to attend. Anybody that's interested, just sign up. I'll send you the video. Gold can pop back to 14.9 if anybody wants to take. Hey, Josh. I don't know what that means, Marco. Can the bot trade Forex? Yes and no. Let me explain that. The bot, because it is programmed for the Ninja platform. For instance, it's not programmed for MT5 if you live out of the United States. It's not programmed for. No, he'll have it out today. You guys that have all bought the indicator will have it today, whenever Joel gets to his office. The robot can trade Forex vis-a-vis your Ninja platform. For instance, you would need to have an account either at Oanda or FXCM in addition to your Ninja platform. You then can cross-connect the data from either Oanda or FXCM to Ninja, and you can trade Forex pairs with the bot, because then you'll have your Forex pairs. The bot cannot be placed on, I don't know any Forex, if you have just an account, say at FXCM, the bot would not work that way. It has to be on the Ninja platform. Same thing with stocks. If you want to trade stocks with the bot, you need an account at Thinkorswim. If you have a TD Ameritrade account, here, I'll show you. So when my computer crashed last week, you guys weren't in trial. When my computer crashed last week, I just turned on my connection to TD Ameritrade. I lost my connection to Oanda. So let's build a chart. Anybody have something they particularly like? How about Apple? I don't know if I can get GameStop. What's the what is the it's going to build it on a 15 range. GME? Well, ZB we have. ZB's well into shorts. All right, so here's Apple. Right? Here's Apple. GME, I don't think I can get that. I don't know. Let's see. Is it currently $92? Is that correct? So I can get GME. So let's do a bigger chart. 5 minutes is kind of useless. Here's 60 minutes. Let's go to data series and let's upload 30 days. Jeepers criminy. Should have bought this back in January. Let's go to a smaller time frame. What I'm trying to do is get some consistency in the candles. I mean, look at all these gaps. That's filled. That's filled. Well, now, I mean, if you guys are, if you guys believe the general theory, we have a gap fill on GME back up to here, give or take. Let's look at Apple on a 30-minute chart. How about Boeing? Anybody have anything that they follow that's fairly consistent without all these gaps? Because this will screw the bot. Anybody have anything that they trade? ExxonMobil? Okay. Unless I'm not getting data, we got gaps all over hex half acre on everything. So what I'm going to do, 086. Oh my God, he hit 086 to the tick. How do you do that? I don't know. Did it again. If 086 breaks, your target becomes 047. If 086 breaks, your target becomes 047 if you're still short. Uh-oh. It don't look good for the home team. That's the next target. 047. Okay? Anybody that's short, 047. I wouldn't necessarily come out there because we could sell off down to 01 and we could go back and test those lows from a couple months back at 1760 area. Yeah, that's all right. There'll be trades to do. Victor, 3 minutes should have fired. Mine wasn't on. I turned it off for the news and got him. Yes, it should have fired. I turned it off for the news and got embroiled in the stock thing with the bot. Let me get my bots turned back on here, fellas. Guys, anybody have any questions? If you grab gold, you're on the board. Russell is at it again. Meteoric again. I'm going to look for Russell today on the pullback. We now have 600 plus buyers in the Russell. NASDAQ is still doing what it did yesterday, which is lethargic. 360 buyers, give or take. ES, I've got diddly do. The room opens every day now at 6 a.m. Yeah. Yep. No, I didn't say it was short. What I said was it's been in shorts for a long while. This is the ZB chart that I trade. It's been short since 1920, yesterday, whatever 1928 is. I'm not a military guy. It's been short since yesterday. It doesn't take a ton of trades. Some weeks it might get 4 or 5 trades. 728. Thank you, Don. And it doesn't look like it's going to take a trade today unless for some reason the dollar pulls back. We could get a bounce on gold back up to 13. I would have no interest in taking that counter trend trade. I think this is not done selling. I'll look for it on the bottom. NASDAQ is doing absolutely nothing that I'm interested in. ES to me looks like it wants to short. Although it's so slow, it's hard to tell, but it looks like we may get a pullback. No, after this 086, the next target on gold is 047. 047. It may slow up at what's the symbol for the dollar index? DX. But unless you pay for ICE data, you won't get it. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what might be cool, and I didn't look at it. That's just for the sake of conversation. DX is dollar index on Ninja. Let's take a look at the DAX. Boy, that's pretty. That's clean too. That's on a 15 range. A lot of breaks, unlike yesterday with the NASDAQ. A lot of breaks. Look at these. Look at this trades on the DAX. Yesterday, while we were, I know most of you guys don't trade the DAX, but while we're screwing around with the NASDAQ, look at this move on the DAX. You could have been long at 13,780. This is just a beast. Do you have any idea how big a trade that is to 971? 780, 889. It's almost 200 points at $12 a tick. Euro. I may have to build it. I'm going to build one of those guys. I know most of you got anybody have an interest in trading the DAX? Okay. Daryl, your account isn't big enough. Margin requirement used to be 2,500 per contract. I'm not sure if they've changed it. All right. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, Dax is a fun little sucker, man. I think it's still 2,500. Maybe Chris knows. Still 2,500. Okay. Well, all right. I'll pay attention to the Daxaroni, the San Francisco treat.
Order submitted.
Hang on, fellas. I'm just setting up this. Okay. For those of you that haven't been around a long time, where this YM15 range chart is on my screen in the upper right hand corner, that used to be the DAX. We used to trade it. What is OPM account, David? Like one up. I have about a dozen funded traders, all using the bot. Most of them trading the Nasdaq. Uh-oh, gold broke again. Told you it won't be long. Oh, other people's. Okay, I should have known that. 047 next level. If we don't bounce 047, this is going to get just hurt. I'll have to go to a much bigger time frame to find targets. 047 is the last target that I have that's reasonable. Guys, it's almost 9 o'clock. I've given a gold trade. Thank you, Greg. 01 half and 95.9. Thank you, Greg. What time are you on, a 15-minute? Because I'm only looking at a 5-minute. Yeah, I'm looking at a 5-minute for targets. I don't know if it was 500 sellers, Chris, or they just ran stops. Nothing. I mean, listen, Ray. It's always annoying when when you can't move your target fast enough and it keeps going. I think gold is going to keep coming, guys. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to take my breakfast break. There is doodly going on here. Nasdaq is. It looks to me like we could come down. Your stop would have to be 63 half. I don't have any interest in being in a short ahead of the open or any position ahead of the open. But I'll be back in a bit, guys. Go get coffee, stretch your legs. We'll see you in a minute. But I generally send out a recording to the trial members. I just didn't get to it yesterday. I had way too much to do. Guys, once again, when we come into the open, once this market opens, if your question is unrelated to trading, i.e., what we're doing at hand, please hold them. I'm trading a live account. Got a lot of people in this room trading live accounts. My focal point is on watching my order flow and watching what's going on with charts, etc. And I don't want to get questions that are unrelated to what we're doing at this exact moment, which is trading now. So if anybody has any last minute questions for the next couple minutes, please feel free to ask, and I will answer them before the open. Once the market opens, I'm trading. Russell is at it again, blowing up. NASDAQ, my interest right now looks like a short. But we shall see. We could pop up to 65. I don't like being involved right at the open. Gold has done its job. On a 3 minute, send me a screenshot. Send me a screenshot. Remember one thing with the bot, Keith. The bot has an offset in the setting of 1 tick, which means you get filled market plus 1, or you get no fill, right? That's a preventative measure which you can remove. Meaning in a fast-paced market, it's a market order, right? So the way that the bot is programmed is at the close of the previous 3 minute candle, it fires on the next candle. What I'm saying is, if for some reason it's a fast market, you could get filled 40 ticks late. So we have a default of 1 tick. I don't know how fast the market was. It could have gone, past that quickly. I don't know. I'm assuming it was on the short side, and it very well may have been, but I don't know. Is it against a white background? Oh, it's against a white background. One of your time frames was out of alignment. If it's short, it has to be against a red background. If it's green, long, it has to be against the green background. All right, guys, no more questions about bots, weather, what I ate, nothing. I'm done answering questions. Get ready to trade. Twenty-three seconds. We're off. NASDAQ is going to come back to 38, where it'll probably bounce. If you guys want to try a long off 38, it's already bounced. It bounced ahead of 38. Bounced ahead of 38. Never mind. Looks like it bounced 38, half, 3/4. It's already bounced. Damn you. It's not going anywhere. Sideways. There's that 65 where I said we can get to. Guess we can go to 80 now. We do have buyers. I would have taken it off 38, fellas. If anybody front ran me, it came 39. I missed by 4 ticks. Gold is still getting ratcheted. Completely ratcheted. And here comes 80. We're into resistance up here, guys. All right, guys, get ready for a NASDAQ short. Damn it. Hang on, guys. My Dom's not on NASDAQ. Damn it. NASDAQ is going to pull back. All right. Hang on, fellas. Not yet. Not yet. Still have buyers in the opening candle. I got it. My Dom is set to NASDAQ. All right, guys. I want this down below 53. 53. Come on. All right, guys. Order submitted. I tried to get it in at 54. I missed the damn trade. Damn it. There it goes. Missed my own trade. First target is 38. First target's 38 if you caught that trade. Come on down. $38 first target, fellas, then free. $38 first target. 38. Come on, buddy. We're almost there. Boom. First target hit. First target hit. Now trade it as you see fit. Break even. Real stop is 57.50. We bounced out of that 38 zone, but we got first target from 53. It's still coming down, guys. It's going to come lower. It's just holding 37 area. When that breaks, man the torpedoes. Here we come. Look. Here we come. Free freaking trade, guys. Here's 30 handles off the rip. Hope you guys are in it. Do not, under any circumstances, give this up yet. I have a target at 359. You want to use a real stop, it's 36. 98 is next. It's coming down, guys. It may bounce back up here at VWAP, but this is not done. This is not done. They bought 438 in the opening candle, 3-minute candle. They sold 550. ES, I have nothing on. Here's your next short. If you're not short again, nice job, Susan. 24. 24 with a stop at 44. It's 20 handles. It's all sellers. It's coming. Let me try to get in this trade. There. This is what happens when I try to trade for you guys. Not interested in this bounce, guys. I'm not interested in the long. Not interested in the long. They bought a few back. They're losing them again. And we're holding this small. There it goes. Come on, scumbag. It's going to bounce off 17. It's got to break 17, guys. And then it comes right down to 12, next target. Look at this. There it is. Target filled. Target filled. Nice job, Terry. Hit your goal every day this week. Nice job. Okay. Guys, this is FUBARD. This may bounce on us around, but it's FUBARD. Sellers are coming back in. Next target, it actually hit 12 and held 12. But this should drop down. This is the original trade, fellas, from 54. This could bounce back to 46. Yeah, probably so, Terry. But I mean, according to the indicator, but I'm trading it based on what I see on a bigger time frame. But this is, it's attempting to bounce long, and it probably will. This is a reverse. Okay. I mean, I missed the initial trade. I tried to get in it, but it's long. Let them rip around. I got nothing on the ES. I'm looking at it on a 2-minute. It's kind of a waste of time. I did that last night for one of the guys. 5-minute is still in a longs. Nothing's changed. ES, I have long. I should have bought that pullback. I'm not watching NASDAQ. Gold can't get a bounce. Russell, there's probably a pullback long on the Russell at 44. I'm sorry, my bad. 2166. Unfinished auction at 420 on the NASDAQ. Thank you. Get ready for another short. 34. And it's going to trade into VWAP, so it's a biatch of a trade, but 34.
Order submitted.
It's right into VWAP, which is a nasty little sucker. I prefer it below VWAP. Daily goal hit and done for the day. Nice job, David. Very nice. Same kind of sloppy trade as yesterday.
Order filled.
Same slop as yesterday. See how we bounced off VWAP? There we go. We're below VWAP. Same slop as yesterday, guys. See how it wants VWAP? This is a tough trade around VWAP. I generally try to stay away from these. Not interested in the long. There's small buyers in here, but I'm not interested in the long. DAX is doing nothing. Came close to target here. Got to get away from VWAP, guys. It's a very tough trade on VWAP. Back into VWAP. If we get below VWAP, it's coming. If you guys want to take some ticks when it breaks down below VWAP, take some ticks if you're short. VWAP is no man's land, as you guys that are in order flow full well know. Doesn't want to give up the ghost. Small sellers in here. Come on, one more candle below VWAP and this sucker's coming. There it is. Got it. Oh, you stink bag. If you guys want ticks, take them. If you want to reduce risk, your prerogative. There you go. All right, guys. I'm going for the enchilada. I'm going for the enchilada. 0506, next target down. 0506, next target down. And then I'm going to try to get to 359 on that final target. 359. Okay. We're goofing around with small sellers. That's all. Goofing around with small sellers. If you guys want to take your risk off, if you're uncomfortable, take your money. If you guys want out, take your funds. We're just parked at VWAP, guys. Got to get the hell away from VWAP, one direction or the other. Come on. This could pop long on this new candle. I'm on the close. The direction is down, but we don't have a ton of sellers. We've got a small negative delta of 230. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I took it off. I took it off. Get ready for a long. Not yet. It's not ready to get cranked. May still come down, guys. It's just 200 net sellers on the day. We don't have any real direction here. I'm pending a long to 46. Not yet. I can't watch it, dude. I cannot watch gold right now. I don't see a long yet on gold, dude. Heads up, watch NASDAQ. We don't have any buyers, but we don't have any sellers. That's the problem. $41 to 46 is all I have. 41 to 46. And then a possible runner.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay. 46 is first target. That's all I got. And it failed. That's all I have for first target, guys. Come on, stink face. Oh, what a scumbag. Within about 3 ticks of first target. God, I hate that. $30 stop. It's going to be my stop right there, 29, which it'll probably take. Look at this. It still won't go. Another attempt at it. Still won't go. Got buyers in here, but not many. This is a similar trade as yesterday. I have nothing on Russell. It's off to Pluto since early this morning. I've got nothing on the ES. I have nothing on, well, gold is trying to bounce. There may be a gold trade. Not yet, though. That missed target by about 5 ticks. I'm not, Teresa, I apologize. I can only do so much when I'm trading. I cannot look at crude. I'm sorry. Come on, you rat dog. Seriously. Come on. Boy, does this look like yesterday or what? If it fails here, we know where resistance is, right? Lower high again. Can't take out the previous 3-minute high.
Target filled.
Got it. Good. Jeez, that was an agonizing trade. Just agonizing. Here we go again.
Target filled.
Got it. Do 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 ba bee dee ba boo. You guys good? Everybody good? Command center to room. I was in a rotten mood yesterday. This NASDAQ corked my jaw. Corked my jaw yesterday.
Stop filled.
Seriously. I almost wanted to kick the cat, and I don't even own a cat. It was my neighbor's. Yeah, yesterday was a rotten trade. I just missed the short. It was Too fast. Thanks. I'm glad you laughed, Ray. Guys, I try to be a funny dude. You guys know that. Look, I missed my short here at 37. Too damn fast. Too dang fast. I looked at one yesterday in Rob Report. Thought of you, buddy. I don't know what kind it was, but I don't know anything really about those cars, but it had suicide doors. Chris, I got 3 bulldogs that'll love to play with that cat. 3 English bulldogs. Got nothing on the ES. She's been gone since 7:45 unless I get a pullback, fellas. ES is long off about 33 half on a pullback. Oh, wasn't paying attention here. Guys, we have 90 net sellers. NASDAQ is rocking around just like it did yesterday. Look at a 5-minute chart. It's ugly beyond belief. I have nothing else. Let me take a look. Teresa asked me about CL-ski. Let me take a look at CL for Teresa. I mean, I could probably find something in, cotton, or I don't have a trade in crude. Nothing, Teresa. YM is already way ahead. I don't have anything that I'm interested in on this NASDAQ unless it breaks this range. It's got to break the range. I think the NASDAQ, look, we've taken 3 or 4 NASDAQ trades. They've all been winners. No losing trades, right? We have an absolutely astronomical win on gold. Staggering win on gold. I haven't had listen, knock on wood. I don't have a losing trade yet. You guys should all be green. So just be patient. If NASDAQ can break up to 65.70, we have 50, 30 net, 60 net buyers. Small buying, small selling. Okay? I don't know what the NASDAQ is waiting on. It's not overbought. Should have worked that off yesterday. And I don't really care. What I do know is I'm not interested in trying to trade this small little range. We need extension. We've got to have range expansion. The DAX is basically flat. I'm watching the DAX. NASDAQ has 16 now net sellers. Can probably get listen, if somebody wants to try to short the NASDAQ and you're good with stops on a bigger time frame, the NASDAQ would be a short with an 80 stop. Russell, yeah, it's trying. I mean, Russell's due for a pullback. But Russell has to come really down through about 70.5. Look where it is. Look at gold. Just keeps going, guys. 1760 is where gold looks like it's coming. You guys can hear all the bot trades that have been going on, which is to say there are none. Everything is in a trend. NASDAQ. Yeah, none. There are no bot trades. There's been a couple this morning. I got one before, when Dean opened the room at 6 when I wasn't here. And gold. The bots are up 1490. Actually more than that. 1490 plus 570. Couple $1,000. Oh, plus Dean's. Dean also has an 850 that I don't. Bots have done their job today. NASDAQ chopping around right around VWAP. Tough trade here, fellas. And as the volatility, it's been NASDAQ and gold. And as the volatility starts to decrease here, we could just sit on VWAP. Anybody take that NASDAQ short with the 80 stop? or 70 stop? Anybody take that? I mean, this is similar to yesterday's trade. I got to give you a real stop. I mean, you'd be up 20 handles at this point, but okay, Dijon. Anybody short the NASDAQ, guys? Anybody short NASDAQ? Okay, nobody's in NASDAQ. All right. From the you are from the what price, Greg? 54. You got 52. Okay. I mean, I think this is going to get hit. We're starting to pick up selling pressure. The longer we stay below 38, the more in danger the NASDAQ is of getting hit. It's coming back down to 17. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm back, guys. I am back. If gold can get a bounce, and I don't see any reason at this point yet. I mean, there's 5,900 net sellers. NASDAQ is chopping around sideways, guys. I have nothing I can do with this NASDAQ. Yeah, it's still grinding lower. But at some point, gold is going to get a rebound with probably a ferocity that will scare you. We're going to get a bounce today at some point. I don't know when, and I have no trade, but I have nothing on ES. ES is long right here, 40. If anybody is interested in ES, it's long at 40. I don't have a DOM set. ES is long at 40. Let me see if I can get an ES trade on.
Order submitted.
Anybody grab shoot. Anybody grab ES at 40? It just ripped. Anybody grab ES? All right, guys. First target is 43. First target is 43. God dang it. I'm going to have to go back to having 6 DOMs laying around. There it is, 42.75. 43. 43. 43. Target 1. God dang it. Quick 3 handles. If we get, we're going to 50. We're going to 50. Look at NASDAQ's the laggard. YM is gone. ES is gone. Russell's gone. Gold is gone. Nice job, fellas. I didn't have a DOM set. Here's where you're struggling. It's got to get through the swing right here. It's got to get through that swing high at 43.25, and this thing blasts. It's going to 50, 51. Gold is getting a bounce. If anybody has an inclination to take a monster counter trend trade, back up to 95. I'm going to try a gold long, guys. This is a dicey trade. Okay? Hang on, guys. Oh, I couldn't move it. God dang it. Couldn't move it, fellas. 95.6 target. That's my final target. All right, guys, get ready. Shoot. I missed NASDAQ. NASDAQ's coming down to 390, 392. NASDAQ's coming to 390 to 392. If you're not in gold and you want to take a whack at gold, you can take it long at 90. 90 with the same target I have, 95 half. If you're short NASDAQ, we're coming to 92. Dun, da, 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 92. $95.5 target. $95.5 target. This gets through 90. Let's bring that down 2 ticks. 95, call it 95.1. I'm front running a bunch of resistance up there. Come on, 92 NASDAQ, 92, then 359. 92 if you're short. Uh, 34. 92 if you're short. Anybody short NQ? Okay, Victor. Should go to 92. It just went to about 94. Pop back up to 12. Anybody long gold? Anybody long GC? Okay, guys. All right, fellas. 95, 95. Let's get her done. Hang on, fellas. Come on. Who passed on the trade because you thought I was loony? Oh, you son of a bee. You son of a rat bag. You are a son of a rat bag. I front ran the resistance intentionally. It went 94.8. 3 ticks. 3 ticks. 3 ticks. God dang you, rat bag. I hate not getting my targets. It pisses me off. Running out of gas, fellas. Running out of gas. Boy, I thought I had. Take your ticks. Take your ticks. Done. Done. Nice job, Lloyd. All right, Albert. More stuff to trade than this rat bag NASDAQ, guys, which really, you're welcome, Mark, which doesn't know for the second day in a row who or what it is. Oh, you're welcome, James. That was a nice trade there, fellas. Seriously. Money time, money time. Booyah. Guys, ES is going to 45. Absolutely, Victor. Yeah, NASDAQ has a personality defect in the best of times. Yesterday and today, it's just stupid. Just stupid. ES is going to 50 to 52, fellas. 50 to 52. That's well, my first target was 43, which we've gotten. You guys should have been filled at 43 from 40. The next target up is 45. NASDAQ's trying for a long in here. I'm not buying it. Nah, I mean, I could be dead wrong, but I'm not taking the long below VWAP. There are buyers in the last 6 minutes, and this is what jammed me up yesterday. DAX is actually long, and DAX is long. If anybody trades FDAX, DAX is long, 14,010. There it goes. You can buy 10 if anybody trades DAX. Stop is 976. 976. By the way, while I was in that gold trade, somebody tell me what NASDAQ hit? 92. 92. 92. We're racking them today, guys. They got me yesterday. I hope they enjoyed it. Do I have anybody here from the UK? Anybody in the room from the UK? Well, if we did, these guys can bugger off. How about that, Kath? They can bugger off. They got me yesterday. I hope they enjoyed it. Doesn't happen often, fellas. Gold would have gotten my target, guys. Guys, everybody should be happy. Making money. NASDAQ is just not volatile enough. It is. Nice job, Brian. You're getting much better, dude, at holding trades. You are really getting good at that. You used to be just a straight scalper. Ticks, 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 ticks. Now you're holding for targets. It's a lot easier, isn't it? Let's see what the dollar index is doing, guys. Flat. Where can gold get to? 98, 02, and 06. 98, 02, and 06. Nice job, Keith. Up 800. Dijon, I'm with you 100%. I think it's going to ultimately to 2,500. I agree. I don't know why silver is lagging like well, silver's at VWAP. Silver didn't have the same precipitous dump that gold did. Guys, I'm not sure NASDAQ can get above 37. I have no interest in a long trade on the NASDAQ. Small negative delta, just like yesterday. If you guys recall yesterday, we flopped back and forth between negative and positive delta. It's a completely confounding trade yesterday and today. We've managed it much better today because we had different expectations. Yesterday we had the expectation that the NASDAQ would trade like it always does, which is obviously not the case yesterday or today, but we've managed it differently. I'm largely staying away from NASDAQ. ES hit 45. Thank you, Mac. Another winner, chicken dinner. Doesn't get any better than this, guys. The only downside is the bots are really quiet. If you folks are here to see the bots, you got to, you probably have more fun finger painting on the walls in your house. 45 target hit, guys. ES going to 54. Yeah, I mean, I'm a silver bug. I think silver is actually going to go bananas. The problem is it's scary as hell for most traders. Anybody take 10 on the DAX? Did anybody take 10 on the FDAX? Did anybody take it? Uh, okay, Magnus, your target on DAX. I'll give you a target on DAX. None of these are bot trades, William. We haven't had a bot trade in a while. 21, 22. 21 or 22 would be first target, Magnus. Guys, ES is going to reject, our NASDAQ is going to reject, I would think, somewhere near 39.40. Here's a naked chart on the NASDAQ. We're above the 50. We're trading into the 100 and then the 20 period moving averages on a 15-minute. I'm not thinking that this is going anywhere. Just my opinion. And it failed. You got your 20 target, Magnus. 10 handles on the DAX. It's a freebie trade from here. First target hit on the DAX. Booty boom, bada bing. Now we're having fun, fellas. Now we're having fun. It's a chart. It's a range chart. Every 30 ticks is a new candle. Let's see. We got a new 15-minute candle here, fellas. I'm watching it push 39, which is the 100-period moving average. How about that DAX trade, Magnus? You're up 17, 18 points. How about that, buddy? Look, here it is. Here it is. Still going. It's a nice trade. Almost 20 handles on the DAX. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, bots are quiet. They're all in trends. Monster short on gold. Monster long on gold. Couple of very nice trade on the ES. Crude has died. Crude may be closer to a long than anything. Let me take a look at CO. Teresa asked me about, no. I can't go long. I'll tell you where I see the long on CL. 55.38. What's the new increment, Patrick? What's the new increment? Guys, for those of you that maybe didn't get my email or didn't read it, oh, it's per point, not half a point. Okay. The new indicator is available if anybody is interested. Email me. It's $9.97. We're through all that moving averages. Oh, like silver? What's in 5 minutes? Oh, what's in 5 minutes, Caleb? Oh, on 435 unfinished auction. Oh, I have no doubt we're coming back down. We have less than 400 net buyers, guys. The last 2 days have been just abysmal. I can't do anything with Russell. It's off to the races. Yeah, NQ's getting a little jiggier. There are not a ton of buyers in here. We could trade back into the high around 80. I have no interest in buying it here. Were I to be long, it would have been here coming through VWAP, right? At 31, 32. For those of you that are in order flow class today, today is Thursday. It is group number 2. We meet at 12 noon. I have sent the link as of yesterday, both vis-a-vis benchmark email as well as individually. You should all have the link. If you do not have the link for order flow class today, doesn't pertain to you, David. If you do not have the link for order flow class today, if you are in the second group, email me. Okay, Michael, good. All right, guys, crude's along. Let me see if I can get a freaking Dom here. I'm going to take a crude long if anybody is interested. 43. 43 crude. Okay. I can send you information. Guys, for those of you that are here on trial, most of these trades today obviously are order flow trades. All right, I adjusted it. So most of the trades today, guys, have been order flow trades, and as you can see, we are ratcheting them. CL is long on order flow, dude. I mean, this could go back to 55.80. A lot of sellers in crude. It's oversold. My final target would probably be 59.60. I don't think it's going back to VWAP, but should get that first target at 10, 11 ticks. Actually, let's make first target 56. 40, 12 ticks first target. No, I am not, Gordon. The robots are programmed, guys, as I explained in the webinar. The robots are programmed to take trades in the direction of the trade. That's it. Or the direction of the move. They are not trade to buy. They're not programmed to buy on pullback. They're not programmed to do, what you guys think it should do. One of the reasons that my robot is so highly successful, which is not to say every trade is a winning trade, but one of the reasons that it's so highly successful is it's unlike any other robot that's available. Most of these other robots are operating for an entry signal on some sort of divergence. Divergence, no MACD, there's no histogram, there's no momentum filter in there, etc. Anybody long crude? Is there anybody long crude, fellas? Okay, guys. If we can get one more 15 range candle, this thing is going to go bananas. Oh! Target hit. Target hit. I'm not taking it, Randy or Sue. Nope. Not for me. Target hit. Free trade, fellas. It's free trade. Let's make final target 76. Because I mean, we could get to VWAP. I don't think so. 75 final target. We'll take 31 ticks, right? Thank you, Greg. Bottom fishing. It took your target too quick. Nice problem to have, fellas. Again, fellas, we've not had a losing trade today. There is no one in this room. Hey, Keith, I learned a new trick on Monday when I went fishing. It's a steelhead trick, but and I've never done it. Have you ever used weight on the bottom and then droppers above? I've never done that. Basically bouncing bottom. I've never done that for trout. Caught over 60 fish. All right, guys. Double topped here at 61. I am going to put my stop at break even, guys. If it takes it, it takes it. Trade him as you see fit on the runner. Real stop would need to be below 35. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving him back a dang nickel. And out. No, not out. Let's see what else I see here, guys. Nothing. I would like to point out that my DAX trade is now at 14,042, but it hit 58. Any of you guys trade the DAX? If you don't trade the DAX, you have no idea how big a trade that was. $40 handles times 25. It's $1,000 per contract. Gold is actually back into a buy zone. You could actually take a long on gold if you guys have the guts to take a long on gold with a stop at 85.5. You can take 88.6 with an 85.5 stop if you guys are so inclined. First target would only be about, all right, out on crude. First target would only be about 90. I'm not touching it, but this can go back to 95. All right, guys, our long on NASDAQ is going to be 413. 413 on this pullback. 413. Come on, you rat bag. If it comes there.
Order submitted.
Yep.
Order submitted.
There we go. It is a small short, probably down to that 13, guys. It's coming to 13. It's coming to 12. If this doesn't bounce quickly, I'm killing it. It didn't get there. It should come down. Is there anybody that hasn't just tortured him today? Is there anybody not making money? Exactly. If you're not making money, you ain't trading. Guys, I do take losing trades, as you saw yesterday. Schumer confirmed today that they will be presenting, and I didn't hear what the hell they said. I didn't hear what it said. Okay. Yeah, definitely not burst. Nice job.
Order fell.
All right, guys. There is 13. We got to bounce quickly, but not fast enough. Seller's still in here. Yeah, I like that better, Joel. Come on, dog. Here we go. Come on. 13 to 23, first target. What's another puke? 13 to 23. You see where my stop is? That didn't hit my stop. If you guys want to take money, take money. I mean, it's not, it should bounce out of this zone, guys. Usually when we hit these zones, we bounce a whole hell of a lot faster. Oh, Schumer. Schumer's just a scumbag. Him and that other, de Blasio. No buyers. Now some. Come on. Seriously? Come on. One more candle. It's good to go. There it is. We should get it. We should get it. Oh, you ran back. Come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Toe the line, buddy. Toe the line. Toe the line, fellas. Toe the line. Come on. Bounce, you scumbag. If you guys want money, take it. I don't like it sitting here. Should have bounced at least back up into 29. Come on. Guys, again, like yesterday, same thing. We're coming into these buy zones. We should pull right out of these things quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Selling is dissipating. There are sellers in here, and the buyers are trying in here. If that gets up through that 18, it's going right back up to that target and then should go to VWAP at 30. Look at this. Come on, seriously? I got buyers. There, another candle. Oh, you scumbag. Again. Come on. Give me that 10 handles. Give it to me. Target hit, no fill. That's painful. That's painful. Target hit, no fill. Come on, dog. Ah, again. Look at this. Oh, got him again. I'll bust him up today, fellas. I am going to bust him up. Next target just below VWAP at 29. I'm going to bust him today. We are literally parked. This is the NASDAQ. It's trading like it's a bond. It's doing nothing. 2 ticks at a time. Out. Done with it. I think the direction is down, guys. It can't go anywhere long. We made money. You guys good? Everybody good, fellas? Guys, we've ratatouille'd them on everything today, including my gold trade. Anybody have the nads to take gold? You got your target. Anybody take gold? You're welcome, Jennifer. Target's off. If you guys are in gold, if you're in gold, your final target is 95 even. 95. Clear? Clear? Okay. All right, guys. I missed a Russell Long at 2180. Got your daily gold today? Nice. Russell's long, fellas. I don't have a Dom, I don't believe, for Russell. Yeah, I do. Hang on, guys. Now NASDAQ goes to VWAP. This is just, all right, guys. I'm going to try a Russell trade.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay. I'm filled at 21.8. How about this gold, fellas? How about this gold? Anybody take that gold? 95 is your next target. You got first target off. It's another trade. Here we go. I don't know where the momentum is, guys. It's it's died everywhere. I don't think we're waiting on any news or anything. I just think that this is. There we go, fellas. Let's move our stop up to 79.5. If you guys want to take your ticks, take your money. I don't know why we're so damn slow. Thank you, Jim. Guys, we're coming into the witching hour, which is at 11 o'clock hour, which is when, Europe will start. No, I did not, Ryan. No. Yeah, crude. Yep. We had a nice trade in crude, guys. We had a nice crude trade. This is the only one that's kind of sitting still. It didn't go to target. It gave money, but it didn't go to target. Now we're just kind of parked here, guys. We have 500 plus sellers in the NASDAQ. Russell's got 1,700 buyers. I don't know why we stopped at 83.3. There's really nothing there. Jack, so for those of you guys that are on trial, if anybody is interested, and that's a good question, I'll bring it up because today is class. I only teach, while I show my order flow and will explain order flow trades, the only the only way that I teach the order flow is in the 2-year membership, which is $49.97. And with that membership, you have 2 years in this trade room. You receive the robot, the full version of the robot, which you own. And you also get my order flow indicator, which is mine. I don't use a third-party order flow indicator. Anybody that might be interested, you have missed 3 classes, but you've missed nothing. Okay. Last week we kind of started. The first 2 weeks were absolutely nothing. All sessions are recorded, and all those recordings are sent to those that are in the order flow group so that you have your own library videos. The class is structured for about 24 weeks, 6 months. And once we complete that 6 months, we'll get together about once a month as a group and go over things, et cetera, et cetera. Then, of course, I'm always available to help. But it's $49.97. And if you ask any of first off, you can see my order flow trades, right? And if you ask any of my guys if it's worth the $49.97, I think they would all agree it is. And one of them just said it's bargain. They're trading. Hang on one second. Yeah, you can. I don't know what's going on, guys. We slowed down to a dull roar. Okay, James. No, I don't, Greg. I don't. No, once I've hit target, I'm done. Guys, I'm shutting off all my bots. It's coming into 11 o'clock. This is just an interesting trade here. I would not be wanting to short it. Hey, William. So here, anybody that is interested, I really haven't gone over the memberships, which I usually do on Friday, but we're just kind of gridlocked here, fellas, doing nothing. I can do that. Let me do this. I'll go over the memberships. If anybody is interested, great. I'll do this again tomorrow. Let me find it. Hang on, fellas. I got a little sheet. I believe it's this one. It is. So if anybody is interested in owning the robot is $24.97. Okay? You own it for life. It's yours. Any updates to the robot? Let me do this because we're coming to target. Any updates on the robot are free. I don't charge for updates to the robot or anything like that. There's no annual licensing fee. And I can go through that, David. There's no annual licensing fee, etc. You own the robot. Here we go. 2 ticks to first target. Oh, you stinker. Got it. First target filled, fellas. Freebie trade. All of these trades that you're seeing in front of you are order flow. Every one of you can learn order flow. I had to learn it. You guys can learn it. There we go. Off to the races. Anybody in the Russell, fellas? Is there anybody in the Russell? Okay. With a $24.97 purchase on the robot, you get 3 months in this room. So one of the things that we use this room for is obviously to help you guys understand the robot, when you should be trading it, new day high on the Russell, how you should be trading it, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. In addition to that, most of my members, look at this, Russell, most of my members oftentimes pay for their membership just taking order flow trades, which you've seen today. Okay. So I use the order flow trades as an added advantage for you guys to increase your profitability. right? The only reason we're here is to make money. We're not here. I mean, you know, I joke and say nobody's here because I'm extremely good looking. Nobody's here because I'm really funny. You guys are here to make money. At the end of the day, if I can't help you guys make money, I have absolutely zero purpose, right? Zero. There is a second version. There is a second version of the robot, which is a single use robot, which means you can only use it on one instrument of your choosing. That's not daily or whatever. It's licensed only for one instrument. If you say, I only want to trade the NASDAQ, it'll be licensed for the NASDAQ. The single use version is $997. Okay. Now I will be the first to tell you guys there is greater success in using the full version, which allows for you to trade a much broader array of instruments, right? So if you are only trading the NASDAQ, there are days when the NASDAQ doesn't take any trades or we don't generally trade it, like Tuesday or Thursday, whatever. We're going to get that last target, guys. Look at this thing blow up. The second membership is an annual membership for $34.97. At the end of 3 months with the bot purchase, you guys can elect to stay in the room if you'd like. And then I've given you guys a discount if you want to do an annual membership for $34.97. You have 12 months in the room, and this includes the robot. This is the order flow. I'm thinking we're not asking for enough money here, guys. Let's go out to 90. I mean, we're well into the money here, guys. The order flow membership, which you see here, is 2 years here in the trade room access. You have 2 years in the trade room. It includes both the robot and my order flow indicator. It's $49.97. One-time weekly education. Anybody that's interested would be in today's group number 2. Group number 1 is at about 18 weeks tomorrow, so they're coming into the close of their 6 months. And group number 2, I started 3 weeks ago. Today will be week number 4. Okay, you've really not missed anything that would hinder your abilities. I get asked all the time, when might you do another order flow class? At this point, will probably do another class in September or October. I don't have any plans to do another one in the summer. Okay, this is my indicator, guys. This is where the trade came from. This indicator here. We're almost to that target, guys. We're not asking for enough money then. Let's go to 91.5. How about 10 ticks more? Another $50. Anybody running this? We're only up $400. Anybody running this? If anybody is interested in the robot, you went to 92. Nice job, John. If anybody is interested in the robot, okay, you can buy that on the website. I don't know why that came up. This is my website. If you are interested in the full version of the robot for $24.97, you can buy it right off the website. If you are interested in the single-use version of the robot for $997 or the annual membership of $34.97 or order flow for $49.97, you would need to email me for a PayPal invoice. If you don't use PayPal, I can use Square. All right, guys, I'm going to kill this trade.
Order filled.
Done. We're coming into 11 o'clock. This is if we're going to get pullbacks for an afternoon launch. You guys will notice we didn't do a ton with the NASDAQ. We got a few nice trades in. NASDAQ served its purpose, made us money, but gold made us money. Russell made us money. Crude made us money today. FDAX would have made a shoot ton of money today. You as well, William. Is there anybody that's here on trial that thinks they're interested in the order flow group? Send me an email if you think you are interested and you would like to get into class today. Oh, and ES made us money. Thank you, Dana. I forgot about the ES. Guys, we had a fairly prolific day. Okay, Ray. Any of my guys that are interested, anybody that's interested in this indicator, member pricing is $9.97. Just send me an email. Ready to go. That's where a lot of these trades came from today, guys. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I have order flow class. Okay, Ray. I have order flow class, fellas, in an hour. If you are in that group, you're welcome, Jim. Guys, y'all should have had just a great day. If you are in the group today, you should have your link. If you do not, please email me, and I will send you a link. For my trial members, I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, guys? Victor, at some point, yes, I will be. No, not as of yet, Mark. Nope. I can send you my template. You want me to send it to you? They could have been back ordered. They could have been back ordered. All right, guys. I will have this recording set from today sent to all of you trials. I'll get yesterday and today up on YouTube. For those of you that want to see it again, my trials will all have it. If anybody thinks, look, if anybody thinks that they're interested, let me just give you guys totals. This is not accurate. Bots are up 1490 plus 570 plus 850. So the bot total today is 1490 plus 850 plus 570, $2,910. Bots were up $2,910. Okay? Guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at 8 a.m. East. I'll be in at 8 a.m. Dr. Dean will be in at 6 a.m. as usual, as going forward. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to give me a call or an email. All right, Greg, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, we had a great day. Hope you all had